Hello, in this video we're going to be talking about the G1 phase of interphase in the cell cycle. So let's not waste any of your time. Let's get right to it. Now when we're talking interphase, the first part of interphase is the G1, which we're talking about here, and it's got that name because it's the first one, and when you look at it through a microscope and slides and stuff, not much has changed. Really, we're just gathering equipment. Okay, we're just gathering stuff. What do we need to get through the S phase, the DNA duplication, replication? What do we need for the mitosis stuff to get everything accumulated, get everything gathered together, brought together, and in preparation for that process? No, I think I'm right. It looks like I was off again, but boy. Anyway, again, G1, it's that phase. It is preparation phase for getting ready for the S phase. Besides the cell growth and the preparation, the centrosomes, are developed. We look at that diagram that shows the centrosomes and the kinetochore and the microtubule stuff. All that things are just being built, prepared, established, gathered, so that stuff all can happen during that S phase. Another major event that happens during G1, it's the first major checkpoint that we're going to talk about in video 9, the control factors. But this major checkpoint, it's making sure that everything is going well. There's nothing externally, cells around us, or we've not gotten a signal from maybe the human immune system or some lipid or glycoprotein around us and other cells that are saying that something bad's going on. Just a lot of preparation, all designed to make sure that this goes well, so the S phase can go well, so the G2 can go well. Now, another process as part of that checkpoint is that the G1's phase will literally determine, hey, can we move on? Can we go on from where we are? Are we ready? Are we prepared? Is everything in place to move on? Because the cell does a lot of work with the idea of double checking everything. If you can imagine, if you're going on a big trip or maybe a family trip, you got one person that's in charge of making sure everybody's got their luggage, making sure everything is loaded, making sure that we got everything out of the house that we need, paperwork, plane tickets, passports, whatever. All that has to be double checked, triple checked, because you can't get to the airport without some of that stuff. Or if you're trying to get overseas and you arrive somewhere and need your passport and you don't have it, okay, it's not like you can just run back home and get it. You're out of luck. So the cell does the same thing, checking to make sure everything is good. If everything is good, then it'll progress on to the S phase. But if everything is not good, a lot of things can happen. We can just sit and wait until things improve, the conditions improve, or in some case, because of specialized cells, we can go into what's called a GO, and that's not the word go. That's a G and a zero. I think I said GO. I meant zero. And when that happens, then we just set indefinitely until everything is either fixed or we get a situation where we can now begin to go back to G1 and kind of double check ourselves again in advance. But that G0 stage, some cells are in that a lot, but it's just another checkpoint with the purpose of making sure that everything is good. And if we ever come out of it, great. If not, if things are too bad, then at that point in time, the signal will be sent out to just kill the cell, or apostase the cell death. If it's just truly out of control and nothing is going to help. Well, that's our video over G1. When we come back together next time, we'll be talking about the S phase. We'll see you then.